I don't want to ruin the mood, but the song sounds familiar. Oh, what the freak? What? Ah, my body is transparent. Perhaps it's best to hurry. Certainly as you get closer to the central part of your memory, your heart and mind is becoming greatly burdened. My heart and mind? Everything here is written within my heart and mind. What is happening with the true me that is loaded with this heart and mind? ... As I was saying, this song seems familiar. It sounds like something from Tales of Symphonia. Everything's so much slower when it's dark. It doesn't make any sense. Medicine. I don't know if I want to check everything. I'm too lazy. Pieces of brain inside. There seems to be several different kinds of medicinal herbs have been grounded up. Gives off a mysterious scent. Without giving off intense simulating odor. Here's the mom. Small bottle with test product D22 written on it. It has a firm lid on it. Ah, God, please forgive us. We have committed a grave sin. But there is now no turning back. Moreover, only I am now able to support Haruki. It's no good without me. Just some more, just a little more. Murmuring in his delirium. Oh, what the? Writing us her read it. Year XX77, March 14th, Rena. Ever since we've collected the corpse, 1 month has already passed. We're returning back home once in a while. Because of having immersed ourselves in our research, time flew by like we knew it. Or maybe we've had no choice but to immerse ourselves in it. I can't tell Haruki this, but since then, we've become afraid of something I can't see. My guilty conscience is heavier than ever imagined. The feeling of the principal's now cold body, his now untidy body fluids, and his face that was surely full of anguish as he passed away. This appears and disappears frequently in my dreams, and I can't do anything about it. There was only one thing I could do, to merely support him in his research. Nothing else. He needs me, and I need him. I love you, Haruki. Please, save me from this nightmare soon. What was she working on? No scent. So what am I supposed to do in the mixture room then? I already read it. Medicine. Medicine. Nothing. What's that broken box over here? Nothing. Alright, I want to get out of here because it's just too laggy for me right now. So what am I supposed to do now? It doesn't make any sense. What happened? It's like something blew up. Can I go in the experiment room now? Locked. Why is it that every time it's nighttime it gets really laggy? I mean, the lights are turned off, it gets really laggy. I don't know, I don't get it. The game's pretty good so far though. It's mostly been story. Let's go back, please. Anything in here? Has to be a way to get into the experiment room. Oh! Oh my goodness. Ooh, I've mostly finished finalizing it. Maybe time to take a little nap. I've made Rena and Helen go through some hardships, but there's no way I can stop it now. Wait for me, my dear family. What was he looking at? Oh my goodness. It's so slow now. December 27th. XX80. December 27th. Okay. So I thought it was the right decision to take the plunge into doing experiments using human bodies. I was successfully able to get sweet results, and I wasn't ever able to get using mice and meremots. With this, I was successfully able to create the foundation of making the human body immortal. Immortality? Read on. But there is still room for it to be yet improved further. Something like formalin immersion? Temporarily preventing change or rotting after death is meaningless. My thought is, it at least needs to be able to hold back body degradation while alive. The problem was, by making the advancement and retreat of cells come to a halt, it makes growth impossible. I felt that even with eternal life, I can see no fun and joy staying the same eternally. And thus I made it a drug for revitalizing and promoting the growth of cells. Until now, we have made nothing other than powerful drugs that induce an explosive growth that disrupts the organization of the body. But now I shall add to this a certain process. The human brain by nature sends commands to move to the arms and legs through electrical signals. These signals can be made to work at cellular level, allow them to change things at will. Then what? I'd be able to make fairy tale like things happen. Things like making wings grow from one's back simply by wishing. I want to fly in the air. With that one thought, one would, of course, be able to avoid lifespan limits, but even more, be able to adapt to any unforeseen outside circumstance. True immortality, one can say. It's just one step further. I have the will and knowledge to make this come into reality, and also my most beloved family. By research, it's mistaken. It was also mistaken when it came that thing with the principle. But what's the intention of doing something like becoming immortal? Helen. It's the same as that day. Eh? The things that happened that day. The time to confront it is coming up soon. Let's go. After this, your memories will show everything. I don't know about you, but the slow movement kinda poops it for me. But you know, whatever, right? Are they sleeping in here now? No. Oh, the computer's still working. It's playing in red, purple, and pink. Closely under like constant rhythm. Well, something has to happen now, right? I have no idea what. Oh my god, I didn't want to walk all the way up there. go back into the kitchen. See if anyone's in here. No one's in here. Can we get into the experiment room now? That's like the only place we haven't been to yet. And I walked right into a wall and I can't move for a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's still locked. Huh. Maybe the bathroom? Oh, what's this? Experiment room key. Oh, awesome. Save. It's already been an hour of playing. It's right here. Finally, you should confirm. Just one more time. Yeah. Are we going? Prepare my heart. Finally. Yeah, let's go. Gotta see this to the end, right? Haruki was always afraid of death. When hearing news and talk of people researching the end of their lifespan or dying due to an accident, he sometimes talked about this with me. Well, Rina, what do you think happens when a person dies? Why so suddenly? There's several theories, but I think it'd be nice if there was heaven. Something like being reborn and cycling through a new life? Reincarnation, they call it, right? A story without any basis. Do you believe in such a dream tale as that? What? Then what do you think, Haruki? I think that everything ends with death. No. Perhaps it's something more like nothing has ever begun in the first place, which is what I'm afraid of. Please, say it in a more easily understandable way. Supposing I died, someone would be sad. Perhaps with my photograph gazed at, I might be mentioned in talk about the past, like he was once like this. Only that, after several years, I'll become a name that exists only in a family tree. And several decades later even, well, nobody would remember you, perhaps. By the time that comes, there'll be no sign that I even lived in the first place. The same as if I wasn't even there in the first place. And so, what are we living for right now? Haruki? Then, is all the time you're spending with me also pointless? That's not it. Of course I am happy. And it's because of this that when I think that this time of happiness will one day be gone without a trace, I feel scared, unbearably so. Perhaps it was because of he was a diligent and truly kind person that he was possessed by a fear of death. Death visits all equally, the final destination none can avoid. When he ended up facing this fact directly, something probably sprouted and grew within him. Just a little after that, we approached the instant of our greatest happiness, the day of Helen's birth. At the same time, he also became determined to perform the research in order to protect his happiness. This is her memory, the beginning of everything, and from here on is the memory of the end. The day when Father's research would come to bear fruit. And so, I did it. Haruki, really? Yes! Now all that's left is to administer it to the human body, but failure is impossible by now. It's perfect. The time has come for our dreams to come true. The two of us made merry and shared in delight like children. That was what Haruki thought, as he obsessed over the results. There was no way I could have let him know that my mind and spirit was already pretty much crushed. Oh. The next day, year, XX81, May 21st. That day came. Though I thought that they came back home for the first time in a long while, the two of them seemed quite merry yesterday, even though they've been at it with their work. This is strange. Could those two have been doing something by themselves, all the while keeping it a secret from me?